Today, we're flying into my world. A lovely little place called Verdansk. It's got all the amenities you need for a bloody good time and none of the rules of engagement. Which means you're in charge. So cut loose. Mix a little business with pleasure, because you deserve it, soldier. Oh, there's one more thing. Stay out of the gulag, unless you want to rock in your head and a pull of your ass. Okay, we're here. Grab your chute, enjoy your stay, and as always, thank you for flying Verdansk Air.
Unit is patrolling.
And I know it's hard to get a read on when's the right time to fall. It's a slow ride, it's a slow ride. It's a slow ride, it's a slow ride.
Once upon a time, there was a boy, an orphan without a single toy. His name was Pete. His world was grey, until he found a friend one day.
Terror as Ren was kidnapped, so the grown-ups went to try and find her.
You made it to my feast. Our children and I now have much to eat. Pete was timid, scared, and small. And this was his last farewell. For Pete into a coma fell. Don't be mad. I'm just a child.
I'd like to introduce a game that we've been working on for the past few years called Maquette. It's a first-person puzzle game set in a world that is nested inside of itself recursively. The player will use these nested recursive worlds to solve a completely unique set of puzzles. Let me show you how this works. Here you can see this big castle, an ornate dome over here, and these towers. The orange cube is blocking our way to the towers. I can't pick it up or move it because it's too big and heavy. But if we go inside this dome, you'll see we have a smaller version of the same world. You can see a smaller castle, ornate dome, towers, and a smaller version of the cube. An exact copy of the larger world is nested inside of the small world. Because this cube is much smaller, we can pick it up and move it around. And when we do that, we can see it gets moved in the regular-sized world as well. Now that we have moved the large cube out of the way, we can access that area of the game. Anything that we do in the small world is reflected in the regular world around us. There are a lot of exciting implications to this. It's running in real time, so if we drop the cube here, you can actually see the larger version moving in the regular world. And if you look very closely in the background, you can see another even larger cube moving in a larger world out there. We have a simulation on all these levels of recursion. That was a simple example, but we can do some really cool stuff in unexpected ways using recursion. Here we have a key that we can use to open this door. Once we get inside, we see we have a gap too large to cross by jumping. Maquette asks you to think about new ways to use ordinary objects. In this case, the solution is to take this key, which is tiny, and bring it into the maquette. By placing it across the gap, it can be used as a full-sized bridge in the regular-sized world. We can also take that same key, make it larger, place it on the wall, and now use it as a ramp to get out of the regular-sized world into an even larger world. The game will take you to these worlds and beyond to a larger world where tiny cracks in walls become doorways to enter new areas. These puzzles lead the player through a love story about two people growing together. You will explore the scale of everyday problems in a modern relationship, where sometimes the smallest of issues can become insurmountable obstacles. And that's Maquette, a totally unique puzzle experience. We're really excited for you to play this on PlayStation 5 as well as PlayStation 4.
Savage, merciless, and battle-hardened. We are the destroyers of worlds. Chaos conquers all. Who believes his foe, God will grant him victory. Let him believe what he wants. We have the warships that are matchless, and we have the Emperor's blessings. The Imperium is a weak old man, ready and waiting to be broken and torn asunder by us.
Whilst we draw breath, we stand. Whilst we stand, we fight. Whilst we fight, we prevail. Nothing shall stand against the Emperor's wrath. Our foes know well that big guns never tire. I, Justinian Leons XIII, will lead Ignis Purgatio to victory.
Hear this. What will come to pass is no longer a war. It is the endless sacrifice in his name. Blood for the Blood God, and let the galaxy burn. Arthas Rockthar the Cold, will bring skulls for the Skull Throne.
Throughout this update, you can get a bunch of Warhammer 40,000 themed items in the premium shop. Will you fight for the Emperor, or will you spill more blood for the Blood God? 2 special ships with distinctive themed camouflage patterns are yours to command: Ragnarok and Ignis Purgatio. Every ship needs a commander, a valiant naval officer of pious military lineage, Justinian Leons XIII, and an aspiring champion of Khorne, Arthas Rockthar the Cold, are ready to take the helms of the Warhammer 40,000 themed ships. They have unique abilities and inspirations to bring to battle, as well as their own voiceover that we're sure all Warhammer 40,000 fans will enjoy. By opening Warhammer 40,000 containers, you can obtain the commanders, the Tier 6 premium ships Ragnarok and Ignis Purgatio, and even more awesome stuff. There will also be a pair of faction bundles to immediately enrich your ship collection and gain glory. Dedicate yourself to the Emperor or Chaos with one of these bundles and get the special faction ship, commander, flag, and camos.
Glory to the Emperor! Show me what passes for fury amongst your misbegotten kind!
Death to the false Emperor! Blood for the Blood God! Skulls for the Skull Throne!